Okay. Wait for the stream to get up here. Shabangalanga, spoongada bangalanga, bang 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 bang, hangalanga. Will eat food in the zones, whether in a feeding trough or directly on the ground. Okay. Hmm. Will not leave even if the zone is unfenced. Very strange. Hover over the map icon towards the upper left, then click the second map icon that pops out. Yeah, that doesn't work on this for some reason. Tell me what you see. You ain't seen the best of me yet. Give me time, I'll give you forget the rest. You can set it free. I will take you. Remember my name, fame. I'm gonna live forever. I'm gonna learn how to fly. I feel it coming together. And people will see me and die. I'm gonna make it to heaven. Light up the sky like a flame. Okay, we gotta do these things. Forever. Baby, remember my name. Alright, how's the bluntness on this? Because I know they can get pretty dull. The handle condition's pretty low, but other than that, it looks fine. We'll cut down this tree until these trees until we're tired. If I could clear out an area of trees behind the fence to where we can forage, that'd be really nice, actually. I'm gonna learn how to fly. I feel it coming together. People will see me and die. I'm gonna make it to heaven. Light up the sky like a flame. Alright, we'll bring some logs in with us for the fire. Of course, we have a ton of sticks. So we don't have to worry too much about that. We have to get some new pants as well. Maybe we can make some? No, we don't have the leather. How much is left? 4 hours, 57 minutes. Alright. Sorry, I had to leave for a minute. Okay. And we'll get some water and maybe get rid of... Oh, you see that chicken out there? What are you up to? Oh. Thought I got rid of all of you. I thought I disposed of you. And I'll just throw these in here, because there's nothing I can do with them. And we'll go out and chop maybe a few more trees, maybe one tree. Okay, there we go. Now, this axe head has hardly any condition left. I can only make an axe head out of it. And we can just eat away at these trees as we want. It's not like gonna be me cutting down 100 trees again. It's going to be me cutting down a few trees at a time. So I saw something a little interesting when I was just looking at here a flash earlier. Check it out. We're stout. Let's check our carry weight. 14. Wow. I feel great about that. Pen light, empty bowl. Pretty much all of this is supposed to be in our backpack. All right, now we're going to grab this large stone axe, and we're going to start using this. So we got about 6 hours until we have to go back inside and fire the fire, whatever. So we have until 12. And now would be the most convenient time to go scythe grass underneath the snow here, so then it isn't visible for me. And if I do this and then I press take all, it'll all go into my backpack. I've been learning how the inventory system works. Because I've been just managing so much loot. Dum 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 doo doo ba dum 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 doo doo ba dum. Alright, I'll leave that there because I can find it. But these stray bushes that are only like one bush, they have to be properly picked up and disposed of. This is a tree, this is a bush. The bush is bigger than the trees. As much as I would like for these trees to just grow up, I'm getting rid of them now before they become a problem. I mean, they are on the property. Alright, I'll go throw these inside. Yeah, I can't believe we're stout. It's been such a journey so far. Not that it's been bad, it's been very nice. It's been lovely, really. But it's just a huge milestone to see that pop up. And maybe our out of shape will go away soon. So if we look here, our strength debuffs went away when we hit level 6. We're level 4 fitness right now, so maybe when we hit level 5, we'll lose some of our debuffs. 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll go at 11 o'clock, maybe. We have a ton of trees back here to cut down. Maybe we should prioritize? No, it's all about cleaning up the area. If we have a single area with a ton of trees, that's okay. We can deal with that. But all of these bushes that are just randomly placed around, like this one. Turn around, look at what you see in her face. The mirror of your dream. Oh, a bush. I won't, annoy you guys, so I'll stop there, but... Oh my gosh. Now, this bush has been bothering me for a while. This one right here, because it peeks through the wall. Alright, so that's part of the property done. And because it's so important to keep this fire lit, I'm just, gonna throw all the tree branches and things I'm picking up right here. It's all gonna end up in the fire anyway, it's just a matter of when. Maybe, perhaps I should make some sort of structure over here? Oh, I can't, because the, drying rack is in the way. This is almost done, wow. And then we've got one more to go, and we should be able to make the forge. One thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw all of this on the ground. Just for now. That way we can have more space. Now I see there's sticks right here. We have a few flat rocks back here, which are nice. I am gonna pick up all of the bushes though first. I've got to add something back here. I mean, there's just a bunch of material out there that's being left. Man, there's a lot of bushes. Yeah, I'm not really used to being behind trees. It can be a little disconcerting. I mean, this view, how are you supposed to see the bushes? You're supposed to tell what's a bush and what's a tree when you're behind them like that. Are there any things here? No. I gotta go back inside. The fire's about to go out. I was supposed to go back in an hour ago. I forgot because I was placing a bunch in there. Let's see if we're able to stoke this in time. And bam. Ooh, someone to be kind to in between the dark and the lights. Oh my gosh. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna clear my throat. One of these dreams. One of these lost and lonely dreams. We're gonna find out. Oh, I'm not gonna sing that part. Oh man. I've been searching for the daughter of the devil himself. I've been searching for an angel in white. I've been waiting for a woman who's a little of both. And I can feel it, but she's nowhere in sight. Ooh, loneliness will find you in between the wrong and the right. Oh, someone right behind you. Swear I'm gonna find you one of these nights. Alright, the next thing we're gonna chop are these larger trees. And this will just really be pushing our storage abilities. Well, carrying abilities to the test here. I mean, how many logs can we fit on ourselves without getting hurt? Sort of thing, because we're just able to carry more now, and that's great to have. Part of me feels like I should just haul it into the fence. Oh, in between the dark and the light. Coming right behind you, swear I'm gonna find you. Get you, baby, one of these nights. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, this is full. I'm starting to not be able to tell where the floor is. Alright, we're pretty hungry, so we're weak. We're gonna have to fix that. And hey, where is our water container? There it is. Gotta put that back on. So when we wake up tomorrow, and fill it with water. When we wake up tomorrow, that leather should be done. It's a good step for us. Really good. So we're gonna cut down the large trees first. They're just the most disruptive. Also, they're kind of the only ones left. I wanted to keep them for looks, but now that I've chopped down so many trees, I don't want to keep them at all. I'm in some serious muscle pain from this. I mean, hauling them is just pretty difficult. And since we filled it at 12, it has 7 hours. It should be good until we go to sleep. No, not really. It's going to be 3 hours short. There we go. 2,300. This one will refill it. Words about hearts broken into two. Man, we are in pain. Sleepless nights. Losing ground, I'm reaching for you. You. Feeling that it's gone could change your mind. If we can't go on, survive the tide, love divides. Someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you of how we loved and went our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though we touched and went our separate ways. Sorry, I just can't help myself. Journey's Gerstern heartthrob. It's one of their more popular songs, but I know a lot of them, so. Troubled times, caught between confusion and pain, pain, pain. Distant eyes, promises we made were in vain, in vain, in vain. If you must go, take it. Oh, I wish you love. You'll never walk alone. Take care, my love. Miss you, love. Someday love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you of how we loved and went our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though we touched and went our separate ways. Oh, it's on that side? Are there any on this side to remove? Darn. There are not. Alas. I've done my job adequately and there's nothing to pick up back here. Okay, there should be none until this pile over here. Alright, that's pretty painful. Got a few more hours of just picking up sticks, and then we head to bed. Restock the fire, go from there. Oh, someday love will find you, break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though. Oh. I still love you, girl. I really love you, girl. And if he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. It's hard to hit those notes. Sorry about the sighing. Cause a huge, oh. No! Sorry, the song, it just says, no! A big thing about singing, especially older songs, is contrast. That's something you don't see being used a lot these days. I mean, people just sort of make beats and then mumble to them. You don't really hit those high notes anymore, and it's kind of sad. Like, really sad to see. I mean, as a society, we should be utilizing a lot of different features in our music that we don't hear anymore. Then again, we're seeing a lot more because of developments in technology, you know. Stuff that didn't exist 30 years ago. Or, you know, 20 years ago for some sounds creators. Shout out to every Spotify rapper ever, maybe? Probably. I don't know. I don't listen to their stuff. Billy Idol. That's not my cup of tea, as they say. Sorry, I'm looking at the next song that was gonna play, and yeah, no, I wouldn't be able to sing that. Not that you'd want me to. You know, I should be singing Frank Sinatra with what my voice is like. Uh-oh. Heyo. We did that just in time. And there we go. And now we go to sleep. And then in the morning, we exercise. Maybe get our hopelessness down. I mean, with the books, it's hard to keep our hopelessness down. Oh, that's what we should use the closet in the entertainment center for. Oh, shoot. We were asleep for too long and the fire went out. All right, let's grab this leather. And we can just set that on in here. It's not cooling at all because it's cold. We gotta light this fire. Are we able to do this with a tree branch? Darn, still nothing. Let's see if we can find my lighter in this mess, or my matches. I've got my matchbooks here. That should be good. So now we can light it using twigs and a matchbook. I need to learn to make an actual fire starter, because if we have to do that forever, it's not gonna... I gotta put some southern molasses on this one. Maybe not too much. A house in New Orleans they call the rising sun. And it's been borrowed of many young poor boys. And God, I know I'm one. I'm just having fun. We're all having fun here. Oops. My mother was a tailor. She sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. I'm gonna do something real quick. But only things a gal can send a trunk. And the only time they're satisfied is when they're on the trump. No. I can't sing this one. It took a while, but I think I've found the kind of music that I can actually sing well, given my voice type. But I want more. I want more flexibility. I want more range, vocal range. And I don't know how to go about that other than just trying to sing. And since I'm streaming when I'm off work, that's where I'd sing. I'm in the shower, 10 minutes a day? That wouldn't be long enough to get considerable progress. in the house of the rising sun. I hope this axe can get through all these trees because they are rather large and numerous. There we go. It may not make it. Its head condition is very low. I'm getting lucky. Heck yeah. I think that's all the trees here in the backyard. So this time I'm going to pick up everything except for the logs because there's a lot of logs. Now, splinters and twigs don't give much, time to actual burn times, but they can be used as tinder to get it started. So, also, if I didn't pick it up, it'd be littered across the entire farm, adding hundreds of items worth of loading. And I have overclocked the game to 3 times its usual RAM, but I walked along the avenue. I never thought I'd meet a girl like you. They say it like that, meet a girl like you. With auburn hair and tawny eyes. The kind of eyes that hypnotize me through. I thought I heard something. I had to pause my music. Six saplings. I should be putting all of this out there. I mean, I am just... And I totally said... Let's decorate our... I said, let's decorate our living room. And here we are, quote unquote, decorating our living room. A stone cabinet. Store things like your ancestors used to. I wish I didn't have to. Should we make some sort of... I mean, honestly, if we're going to decorate this area, we should decorate it with furniture, found furniture, not made furniture. I mean, that would just look too scrappy for the living room, you know? The game room, I made it work. I worked with what I had, but I also went out for a lot of it. And I mean a lot. Alright, let's see how many of these logs I can pick up. Wow, 4 logs in my inventory and 2 logs in my backpack. New record. Alright, this area is full. I don't even need this much fuel for the winter, I think. I'm going to start putting them out front. Or honestly, I could think of making a gate back here. Let's look into it. So, to make a large wooden gate, let's go to carpentry. Double tall wooden gate. We need 4 hinges and 2 doorknobs. Let's see if we can, you know, make those. 4 hinges, 2 doorknobs. Let's look at our crafting tree. I don't think we can make hinges and doorknobs. Yeah, I don't think we can. Alright, so apparently we aren't able to, which is actually... We'll actually have to find those if we want to. God, these cows look so skinny sometimes. Well fed, not thirsty. Let's check in here. Oh my gosh. I think we have enough. How many do we need? So for this, we need 4 hinges, 2 doorknobs. There's 1. There's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 1 more. Twine? No way there's twine. It was in the wrong place. I needed that twine for the leather, and now I don't. So that's annoying. Anyway, if we're going to make this, where would we even make it? Would I start making a road right here? I think I would. So then I can go into the back of the property. It would also not disrupt the fence, which is really important. I mean, putting it over here wouldn't either, but it would disrupt whatever we have going on over here. We go over here, we make it in this corner. Let me put these in the corner. We need 8 planks, 8 nails. So let's grab 2 logs, that's 6 planks. And then we can grab 2 planks from in there, 8 nails, a hammer, and a hacksaw. And a sledgehammer to break down the wall. Don't need any of that for it. The sledgehammer is looking pretty rough these days. Can we research this yet? No. And then we have this wood saw here. Let's get some food. We're a little hungry. And you know what? We're going to check on the fire. All Alright, 7 hours worth of fuel. That's definitely enough to last the rest of the day. Then we'll top it up once we're going to sleep. We'll set an alarm. 5 a.m. should be okay. My wood saw Well, fine. I forgot the other ones anyway, so... Oh, jeez. My wood saw broke. That's the 2 I need. That's the 2 I'll take. Now that hacksaw, I doubt it's in here, but I'm just going to double check to make sure there's not a second one. Because this hacksaw deserves to be in this container. It's very important to the blacksmithing stuff I've been doing. Whoa! You saw that, right? That was crazy. That was totally wicked! That kid from The Incredibles. It sucks that I have to destroy my own walls. I wonder if I can even... What's the word? Open this. And there we go. Nothing left on the grounds. Just a convenient little thing here. Very sweet. We now have a south exit. Should I eat this? I don't think so. Alright, we'll go put these logs away and put away the tools that I've picked up for this little build. Yeah, logs are pretty important for the... What are they called? Burning barrels for charcoal. I mean, they're the only thing that can burn hot enough to get some of this stuff smelted. I don't trust this berry. I'm throwing it away. Now, I do have enough of everything to build the first part. There's 2 pieces. There's the furnace, and there's the forge. So this is the advanced forge, this is the advanced furnace, and I'm not quite sure which one to build first and where to put it, because this area is nice and all, and I even destroyed some of this stuff in here for it, but I kind of like it, you know? It's got like no capacity. These things suck at storing. Do I need a bucket for both? So I need a bucket for this one. We may need to make some extra clay cement, but we have the clay for it, so I'm not too worried. Me and the boys gonna hack you up. I rolled a 1, I rolled a 1. Heck. Alright, we are pottery level, what? Pottery level 1, going on level 2, but we haven't even read the pottery book. I can do 8 of these. Well, there's nothing we can do until we get to pottering level 2. So now we are at, what, 108 XP? This will put us at 118. 116. We're gonna go in, get some water, and we're gonna make some small clay things. I don't think we should be doing this, really. I mean, we're wasting all of our clay. If we need to make a mold for every single thing, like a clay mold, a ceramic mold, that's not gonna happen. 29 clay is nice, though. Wait, no, I already have bowls. I don't need that. What is this? Anyway. That's about 5 each. We should be able to get to level 2. I've just got to refill the water a few times. So these are all unfired. We're going to need charcoal to fire them. But thank God we got some, you know. We're going to go to bed soon. So let's just... 1 hour. Let's destroy 1 tree branch to put it back another hour. And then we'll go back out, create some more clay structures, get to pottery level 2. Alright, that's pottery level 2. 8 large clay crucibles. We're never going to run out of crucibles, ever. I mean, as far as I know, there's only 2 materials. Steel and iron. Alright, and then we go to sleep. My alarm is set to like 5:40 or something. So we will wake up then. Let's look. 2 hours, 59 minutes. 4:40. That's much too early. 5 o'clock, so I woke up on my own. Alright, well, 5 is good, I guess. We gotta go take those sacks back out because I just realized we have those on us from the crucibles. Making them. We'll put those there for now. This place is a mess. I cannot wait to get it done and clean it. Running level up. Heck yeah, running level up. We're level 5 now. 5 days left on that. Speaking of which, we should try and get our fitness up. Let's go to exercises. Yeah, we got a few exercises to do. Let's grab this dumbbell. And we'll place it on this side of the room. And we'll grab the barbell as well. And put it on the other side of the room as well. Now this axe is going outside. It's almost destroyed though. It's very close to dying. This will be our exercise day. Oh, I have a sledgehammer on me as well. I think I've had this on me for a full extra day. 6 corpses. We're down to 46 in that pen. That's not great. I kind of need them to be the survivors, you know? We'll sit on the ground for a minute. Wow, we didn't get exhausted from that at all. We got exhausted from that one. High exertion. It's hard to keep these at full regularity, I bet. But at least I'm getting fitness XP to get it out of the unfit thing. That's going to be a huge plus for us. And we'll only do this for 10 more minutes. Burpees, let me see them. Now on to the dumbbell stuff. Actually, we should be doing the barbell stuff first. Let me just place that down. Me and the boys gonna hack you up. I rolled a 1, I rolled a 1. Heck. Has anyone heard that song by Tom Cardy? Oh, we got here just in time to shove in some more fuel. Now, none of these weight exercises, I think, give... That was my generator. Uh-oh. What happened to it? Oh, it just ran out of fuel. Jeez. That scared the heck out of me. I haven't had a problem with the generator before. I just forgot to refill it. So on the 11th at 1340, we refilled it. 1350. We're just gonna put that into our tracker. Or just remember it, I guess. The condition is at 40%. What was that noise? That was scary. I don't quite trust it. Improve strength when performed regularly. Now we'll grab the dumbbell. Let's not grab that. Sit on the ground and we're going to exercise. This improves strength, 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 fitness. And once we do fitness exercises, I'll just focus in and check how much XP it gives for fitness. And we're going to compare sit-ups, which is just fitness, to burpees, which is fitness and strength. Yeah, we woke up too early. We're ridiculously tired. That's also probably from the workout, if I'm being honest. I mean, I keep talking about doing more workouts, to get our fitness up, but this is probably as far as we're going to get in that. I mean, it's just not realistic to do more workouts after getting these back up to max regularity. I'm just glad we were able to get it up to max regularity. I mean, the pain's setting in. We're just going to check this. Oh, yeah, let's put a log in there. We're going to rest. We're going to calm down. We got 2 more hours until bed. The light bulb out here went out. We should be able to remove the light bulb from that. I guess we'll just have to deal with that. I mean, working outside wasn't that big of a deal anyway. Ridiculously tired, peckish, hopeful. We'll read some of this real quick. We're a bit chilly. Let's, since we're going to sleep next to the fire, let's wash off. And we're also going to have to change our pants. We'll go lay by the fire so we're nice and warm. Whoops. And we're going to destroy more of these twigs for fuel. 7 hours. We're going to set the alarm and we're going to sleep. Well, actually, we'll probably be dry by then. And so I'm going to turn it off. It's not that big of a deal if we don't wake up. Uh-oh. Alright, we needed way more sleep than I thought. This is not great. There we go. Now let's get some food going for today. I can't help but notice we're not, we're not in pain from our exercises. So real quick, we're going to check this out. So fitness is level 4, 6396.08. Now we're going to do sit-ups for 30 minutes. 6476.08. So that was about 80 XP. Now the burpees, let's just sit on the ground real quick so we can get the full 30 minutes. 6476.08. We get these. 6584. So it was about 110 XP, which means it's better to do burpees than anything else. Yeah, I'm just really bent on getting my fitness up, but if strength comes as a side effect of that, I'm definitely not shying away. Just destroy another one of these logs. Now let's look here for strength. We are at almost 10,000 out of 60,000 XP. We're almost strength level 7, which is mega impressive. I mean, our workouts have been doing us some huge favors there. But if we want to get our fitness up there too, we're going to need to take a different approach, which means burpees. Lots of burpees. As you can see, I don't think we're getting any muscle strain at all. So whenever we can, we should probably be exercising. Especially if we're sitting around waiting for something, or if we have a day where we can't go out. I think exercise also makes us happy, but our soaked clothes are definitely not. Let's see what the temp is outside, because I don't see any snow. It's 39 degrees. It's a little cold, but it's pretty temperate right now. I think winter might be over. We should just burn these long sticks that we did. I know. There's some of the more rare parts, but we have so many saplings. It doesn't even matter. These are very helpful. Should use these again. All right, we're going to do some more exercises, and tomorrow is going to be a big testament to see what sort of exercises we can do without incapacitating ourselves. Like, we're going to see exactly if we need to take rest days, if we're just going to be doing burpees. So we've gained about 1,000 XP today. If it's 1,000 XP a day, we would level up in about 11 days. You can rename it. That's cool. Alright, let's go to sleep and we'll see if any pain starts. Muscle strain, minor pain. Pain. Uh-oh. If it gets any worse, we may have to... Oh, snap. So our pain lessened into something manageable as we were sleeping. Now how's it getting along? 0.2 times the drying rate. Okay, well, we're going to have to light this back up then. Don't like the sound of that. No siree. Freshly cooked, stale, and cooked. I'll have to eat a few chickens a day to get my weight level. Alright, let's check the fire. 5 hours. That's good. How many days left? We have 1 day left on this? Man, the time sort of flew by with that. You know, I was really upset about it being a whole second leather, but it's worked out so far. We're miserable from how soaked we are. I say at least it's sweat and not blood. You know? After this, we'll restoke the fire. Alright. We're almost through another day. We got about 6 more hours. Alright, we're gonna wait until there's enough room for a log. How much is left? 18 hours. Heck yeah, 18 hours. By this time tomorrow it will have been done. And we can turn them into large bellows. I still don't know if they should go there, though. I mean, it's very material heavy, so wherever I put it should have ample covering. Maybe I should go like here instead of down there. I already made the thing in the back, but that would be easy to fix. And any other stations that I need to make, I can make on that side of the fence. So maybe I should make it behind the fence, make its own structure. Or area, at least, you know? Oops! I didn't mean to do that. That's scary. 12 hours, 55 minutes. Exercise a little bit more. We're in some pain. Interesting. I think this pain is gonna skyrocket. Fine, throw in the saplings, and then we're gonna sleep. Look at that, we're almost halfway through fitness now. I've got about 500 XP. Hey, it's done. Ooh, it's very foggy today. That's decent for building, though. Like, it's not going to be impossible to build. We'll put the drying rack in here, just because that's where all my drying racks are. Grab some food. Okay, I was about to say, let's look at this. But we'll look at it from in here. It's slightly better. I want to put it somewhere over here. Or maybe develop this area right here. Either way, I need a permanent place to put it in. That's option 1. Option 2, we put it inside the warehouse. Now, option 2 is really nice because all the materials are in the same area, and there's already a lot of space in here. I say we go with option 2. So let's do this. We gotta get some... We're just gonna put this... I think we should use this as our activity tracker rather than, you know... So we're gonna grab these medium crude leathers and we gotta craft them into large bellows. So this takes a saw, a ball peen hammer, 2 nails, and 2 medium handles. And 2 planks. So we're gonna grab the saw, ball peen hammer, a few nails, and this should be enough to make the planks, whatever else that's needed. Medium handles. Need 2 of them. We're gonna saw one of these large things into a plank, and then we're gonna take it over here and saw it into a medium handle. We need a knife. Are my crude knives enough? Oh, my only crude knife is over here. I'm guessing I need a table for the bellows as well, so we're gonna have to pick up these planks with us. And there we go, we have our 2 bellows. Now we're gonna put the medium handles in here for now. That's just a decent place to store them. Grab these 2 large bellows, and we're gonna start moving stuff out to the 40 encumbrance. This thing must be gigantic. No wonder I wasn't able to pick it up when I crafted it. It's the size of a room. So we're gonna put up here. We need a flashlight. So let's go ahead and grab my old pen light. Actually, you know what? This deserves a heavy-duty flashlight. I think I dismantled all my flashlights. Alright, well, a regular flashlight is fine. Ow! I ran into the wall. Wah! I didn't mean to. Alright, let's grab this second bellows. I can't believe they're placeable. Do I need to, like, place one next to all of this to get it to work? Like, not only do I need one to craft it, but, well, to build it, but I need one to make it work. That would be crazy. Alright, now we've got to grab all these stones next. Got to make sure I have all 70. So I'll start loading those up. I will maybe grab the... It was a bit of a dream to grab the blacksmith anvil with this load. Not gonna lie. Now we just gotta make it over there. I can't believe all 70 of the bricks made it into my inventory. Now we gotta grab the anvil. Advanced forge, 1 log, bellows, bucket of clay cement, and a mason's trowel. So we gotta grab the bucket of clay cement, mason's trowel, and the anvil. That might be 2 loads worth. Alright, I guess we're completely overloaded by this anvil, which is understandable because it's an encumbrance of 40. Like, it's hurting me to hold. Yeah, I think all of these need to be remade. And, be prepared for having to make more concrete. But yeah, this is a few sessions worth of progress, which is very nice to see to fruition. All right, in case I don't have enough, what do I need for? I need 2 clay and 50 grass cuttings. I'll probably have to move this over there anyway, so I'm just going to take this with. Ends the scythe. The scythe needs to go back in the tool shed anyway. I'm going to make a special location for it. Oh my gosh, we still have a lot of these to eat. And more chickens keep dying every day. Now, the last time we checked the chicken coops were when? It was during the full detail. It was on the 7th, so it's been 7 days. It can be 3 more days, and then we have to go back through. Okay. Well, we're ready. Let's look at our area here. So I gotta get both of these in here, and then I click build, and then... What am I missing? One log. Let's go get a log. I forgot about that. I should probably drop this bucket of clay cement there, though. And we'll probably have to move everything across the room again, but as long as we're able to move the crates, this should be fine. It should be a fine system. I could make that into my crafting area, but it's rather small, you know. Let's grab a log. Yeah, see, it's raining. We wouldn't be able to do this while it was raining, would we? At least the animals are able to eat the grass again. It was kind of concerning there for a bit when the grass was covered in snow. So the forge is... the forge is a biggin. Okay, we're gonna need a 3x3 area for the forge, and then a 2x2 area for that. So let's drop all of this, and we're gonna start picking up these crates one by one. Now, there is something that I came up with. I kind of want to get onto the roof of this place. Whoops, I dropped my phone. Give me a second. My gosh, how many crates did I pick up that time? Alright, and I say we move the oven, the wood fire into here. If we're gonna make this into our area, then we should make lights. And it's the only way I can do that without it going out and finding another generator in a different town is by, you know, the oven. So now we're gonna go ahead and move everything into that corner. If we had something off of that window, it might light up the area. We should try that out. We're gonna get the 2 bellows. Oh, it's snowing again. Hope it doesn't cover the ground again. That would suck. Because, as far as I'm concerned, winter is over. It's the 14th of the first month. For me, winter is over. And now we need all 70 of these. Ends the mason's trowel. Whew, how encumbered are we? Encumbered by like 15. And now we just grab the anvil. And now we can craft the furnace. The furnace. The furnace paradox. So I say the furnace goes in this corner. And the forge. Yeah, we're out of clay cement. Let's mix more. Let's go Just drop this anvil real quick. We're gonna grab this empty bucket. We have this extra clay on us. Let's grab this scythe. And we are going to cut some of this dirt over here. Just whatever's inside the bounds. Do we have 50 grass? We have 35. And now we can mix more. Let's move this clay out. Do we have to have water in it? Probably. We can fill it up in here. There's no animals in here. The carved bucket isn't full of water at all. It has 0.1. Alright, what's going on here? Why is this not filling at all? Whatever, I don't even care. We're gonna go switch it out with one of the buckets that is full from the weather. The one bucket that is full. This one. And in a few days, we're just gonna hope that one fills. Hey there, cow. It's rather wintry out here still. Alright, let's craft this. We're gonna drop this scythe and grass cuttings real quick. We've been waiting for this forever. We're gonna put it like this because we're awesome. We can do all sorts of stuff in this. All sorts of stuff. All sorts of weaponry and tools. What kind of tool was I trying to make earlier? Let's just go through this. I can forge a full bucket. A buckle, carpentry chisel, claw hammer, club hammer. I can forge a crowbar if I get to blacksmith. I can forge a doorknob if I can get to blacksmithing level 9. Let's go. Why? Why does it take that long? A hinge at level 5, but a doorknob at level 9. Sucks. Metalworking plier. Scissors. I can forge a needle. Sledgehammer head at level 8. Man, it takes more skill to make a doorknob than a sledgehammer. Cookware. Maybe it's cookware? Cooking pot, cup. A goblet. A precious metal butter knife. I want a precious metal butter knife. Heck yeah, man. We have blades. Blades. I want a handguard dagger. This really is just going to be me going like, I want that. And then it's going to continue forever. This is the blacksmithing section. We have yet to be able to pierce ingots, split metal sheets, and forge metal sheets. The armor is also not useful at this time. Our blacksmithing needs to be higher. Fingerless metal. So these are just regular. Oh my gosh, it's a Crusader helmet. It's even got the cross on it. I wish it was. Articulated armor. I'm pretty sure that's the best. Metal thigh armor, metal shin armor. I guess the torso doesn't matter. But yeah, right now, we're starting from the bottom. But a lot of our stuff just got upgraded. What can we do here? We can cast a bunch of stuff, smelt a bunch of stuff. We have steel, iron. All right, now for the hard process of moving everything over. It's going to take a few days. That's for certain. But at least we can drive it straight in, you know? And we can use the trailer to make things faster. Uncomfortable winds chill. We gotta get our most important stuff into a small little crate nearby. That would be my first step. Or my first step might be taking this in with us. Pottery. What is this, a kiln? We're gonna have to make this somewhere else. An advanced kiln just takes 20 clay and a mason's trowel. Do we have 20k? 20 clay. We have exactly 20 clay. That sucks. And we can't pick it up, so yeah, we'll just have to... Too heavy for inventory. Darn. Yeah, I suppose we'll move all of the furniture first. Since we have the tools for it on us. Now, for the pottery section, I have an idea of placing it next to that sink. So then we can get water for shaping the pottery. A hand press is an encumbrance of 40. That is a heavy heckin' item. Now, we can use the sledgehammer to destroy the rest of this stuff over here, but we're also going to have to craft a new... What's it called? Man, that's dark. A new... Jesus, I can hardly see. We're going to have to build a new kiln, which I don't know where we're going to do that here. We'll just put that down there for now, and we're going to decide where this charcoal burner is going to go. Now, the charcoal burner should probably go somewhere over here, since it's to that. pottery table. That's gonna go somewhere over here next to the sink. I think that's a good place for it. And then we'll put the simple pottery wheel next to it. How big is this? 2? It's too large. Am I able to walk through it? I'm not able to walk through it, no. I'm able to walk through half of it. But it only goes this way, so... The hand press goes with it, right? So I can just place that right here. This isn't working too well. I mean, I can't really complain too much. It's... Maybe I just need to make the pottery section a little bigger. I mean, that would help a ton. Since it's so large and open, jeez, the weather outside is terrible. I mean, honestly, it might be a good idea to put it here. Let's try this real quick. So if we place it this way, we can still stand here and fill up the water. Okay. We will replace this down. And now we're going to put the hand press in the back, in that area. And we're going to see if we can still access it from over here. So let's make a wooden brick mold, and we're gonna press clay. Or maybe not, we don't have any. We could destroy this. Heck, it might even look better, and we'd have somewhere to place a crate. I was thinking, no, let's keep the counter, but no, let's not keep the counter. I mean, it's got minimal storage is best. Hold on. We can grab one of these, Clay. And let's craft a mold real quick for shingles, tiles, bricks, whatever I want. I got a plank somewhere here. I'll craft it right here. What was I grabbing from over here? Oh, I was grabbing the sledgehammer. So, I think we're also going to grab this burn barrel because we're trying to clean up the area. And we're going to see if we can... Actually, we're going to go to bed first. Jeez. It's 38 degrees in here. Let's, Can I destroy some of these for fuel? I want to be warm tonight. Alright, now we can sleep and we won't be gulled. Because I don't want to get sick again. That was pretty bad. And now I do want to mention that I'm going to be off for a little while. For a few days. For Valentine's Day. Or maybe not. I don't know. It depends. Honestly, I kind of want to be. Burnout is real. Alright, I forgot to... I forgot to unequip the... Well, turn off the flashlight when I went to sleep, so it died. We're going to place this here, and we're going to see if it still allows us to press this. It really does. Well, either way, we're going to destroy this. Too heavy for inventory. Darn. Well, let's just drop this then. This. Out of it. Out of it. Where's that pesky hammer? Did I drop it already? Yes, I did. Now you can see all the crafting stations, and there's a little hidden sink. If I open this window... Nope. I was wondering if I could... Sorry, give me a sec here. I was wondering if I could remove the boards. Alright, now we can store all of the pottery stuff in this little pottery studio we have going on here. We have the blacksmith, which we need a few crates for, honestly. So it'd be cool to place one right here. I would like to have one over here, and had I placed the forge this way, you know, with these two right here, we might have... 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3... No, we wouldn't have. Am I able to walk through burn barrels? No, I'm not. If I place this here, I'm not able to access the furnace, so we gotta place it over here. We still gotta place the kiln, which is going to be a nightmare. I say we just put it right here, you know, next to the pottery studio. There we go. Now, for the kiln, we need the trowel and 20 clay. I say we take the truck back over there and grab all the clay. Just all the pottery stuff, really. We unloaded all the furniture. We might want to use a different truck just because this one has a tendency of stalling. Ow. That's the amount of damage I did with this truck, just hitting it like that. In 2 days, we'll have to get the livestock in. This is some crazy weather. I guess the winter isn't done with us. I guess the groundhog saw its shadow or whatnot. Oh yeah, this area needs cleans, to say the least. Alright, we'll pick up these wooden molds and this stone wheel that's left over from the construction of the thingamabobs. All of this needs to be loaded in too. I mean, I carried it all over here, and now it all needs to be carried back. What about here? All of that needs to go in here. Then we pour all of that in here. Ooh, that was scary. And once all of this is back, well, once we drive back, we'll need to redistribute all of this stuff into their own individual new things. Alright, all of that is cleaned up. We still have the tools inside that crate over there, but... How are we looking? Not great. Not the best. How heavy are these full 25? 14.5? That's a bit heavy to put inside a crate. Man, these lights are dim. Alright, this is the part where we drop all this on the ground for a moment as we start getting into an organizing mood. Alright, pottery stuff first. Wooden molds. Unfired pottery. We've got more unfired stuff in here. Many more crucibles. Unfired plates, pipes, bowls, mugs. We'll want to fire these one of these days. And now we've got this clay here, which actually I'm going to use to make the kiln real quick. The advanced kiln needs a mason's trowel. Let's just grab that mason's trowel. I kind of want an amp4. That's way smaller than I thought it would be. I don't really know what to do about this fact. I have an idea, but I don't really love it. Let me Google something real quick. Can amphoras be plumbed in Project Zomboid Build 42? So amphoras can be plumbed. I say we stick one of those in here. Anyway, we place this here, put a burn barrel, maybe. Hold on. Let's keep our options open. So there we go. Are there any like really advanced crafting things that we need to make? The M4 is nice. I should make that instead of the sink there. Um, we have the butchering stuff, which we don't really need in here because we have the barn, the butter churn, which we should make in the cow's pen. That's where we should make that. Charcoal burning barrel. Chicken hutch chopping block, just a regular crafting surface. Composters. We have the advanced kiln. Fire pit. I think that'd be nice back here, but we need to be able to access this area. This grindstone would be nice. I think we should make a grindstone with the next large rock we bring back. Heckling scratched flax. Now, what does that even mean? I think we should have an area for these little things like heckle comb. Like, it isn't really part of a crafting branch like the blacksmith or pottery stuff. Yeah, scratching, rippling. Loom. Spinning wheel. Stone mill. All right. This is drying herbs. Loom. And then what was the last one? So this is quickly becoming one of our most used buildings. I'm not sure what to do with the tools area if this becomes so often used. So I guess the scratching area would be first. You know what? I'm gonna start placing these in these little pile-ins here because I think we can still access. No, you idiot. Now we're trapped. I swear, if he goes back there, I'm gonna be ticked. Now, if we place this here, these should still be accessible. There we go. And so now we can just start moving these. We have nothing to put in them yet. Like, our storage system isn't really designed for that. Well, let's do a quick count here. If one of these can hold 65, one of these is equal to maybe 2 crates. So honestly, the best thing you can do for yourself is maybe just get crates. Like a ton of crates. It wouldn't really be the best to just make a bunch of... I mean, it looks nice. It looks better than just wooden boxes everywhere. But this homey look I'm going for with each of the crafting centers is actually pretty nice. And bam. That's that. Now let's start putting some of this away. Anything that has to do with metalworking, I'm going to put away first. This clay is going to go in here. We're just going to put it in my backpack because it'll be easier to take back out. Yeah, I don't need this small stone wheel. This will be tools. This will be materials. Alright, that's that. What about in here? Ooh, yeah, a lot in here. we'll start unloading all of these, and any tools, any stray tools we may pick up, like this draw plate, we'll put into this first one. I think this should go into that other one. So all the scrap will go into here. Anything that has yet to be made into anything. And then regular pieces will go in here. I don't know. The storage system's going to overflow, so I'm not really sure how this is going to look in a while. I mean, it takes a lot of material to make some of this stuff. And so when you have so much metal in one area... See, it's already at 40 out of 78. Maybe we just work on not overflowing, not overfilling it. But none of this game is really about moderation, you know? Oh, jeez, these ceramic crucibles are huge. That is very far away for placing. I did not realize I could place things that far away from where I'm standing. Alright, and that should be it for that. Now, the washcloth, the screwdriver, and the dish towels are things I try to usually keep on me at all times. So I'll pick those back up. Now, is there anything else to do with pottery here? Not really. I'll drop these on the floor for now. Bellows. Oh, in the pottery section. So and this is steel. It's a little more rough and coarse than iron. Alright, my character's gotta sleep. I'll drive the car back up. I hit the wall. It's kind of hard to get out of here without light. Ow, sorry. So sorry. That would have been helpful in there. Especially with this little trailer. We may not want to take this for the second load just because there's... Well, less. There's still a lot, don't get me wrong, but there's less. Now we'll detach this, turn off the car, and we should be able to move everything. Except for the logs. The logs and everything, probably not gonna move. So our character's very hungry. How's their weight? 77. Can't believe our strength level 6. That is grade A awesome right there. So all of these, all the materials in this area. Anything that isn't wood or wood based is going. Where's my sledgehammer? This is all wood. This is all very important tools. There's a hammer, but no sledgehammer. I gotta go put the trailer back. Our engine is in the complete red. Hello? Oh, the trailer was a bit glitched there for a second. I think these are all tools, so we're going to leave them out there. We actually got to put this trailer back in place. There we go. Alright. I don't think it was that much material, so we can leave most of it there. But all of these tools are going to have to go in this first one. Some wood charcoal here. We're going to put that in there. You know what? We're going to pick up one of these. We're going to place it here. We should probably put another one of those. So there's a bunch of random crap in the back. None of it really tools. And little of it materials as well. So these boxes go with the other boxes. This clay will go with the clay. Actually, we'll place clay right here just to kind of give the mood, you know. Ooh, that's a mold. You grab that, put it in here. There's also more clay in there. Alright, we'll grab this clay. We'll put it in with the other clay. These stones go in with the other stones. Because, yes. These spare engine parts should go in here. Yeah, a lot of this, I think, is a pretty good system. But definitely not all of it. Rags, planks, nuts and bolts, grass, duct tape, door hinge. Alright, I know we have some rocks on us, so let's put those away. Now let's check the next one. The next one is going to be duct tape, hinges, some of the bits and bobs that are pretty miscellaneous around these parts. Which means I'll put the empty can in on this level as well. Now this is all of the tailoring stuff, so I'm going to put the rag in there. These are the metal sheets, which we don't need anymore because we've got a new metal area. Also things with scrap. These are electronic components. Nuts and bolts. We have some extra wood pieces. Small handles, twigs, planks, splinters. Alright, these grass cuttings I've got to go feed to the animals because I have no place to store them. You cut a little extra grass and all of a sudden it's now an issue. So all that's left over there are buildings that need to be demolished. This is a bundle. Okay, we're putting that in with the bulk storage. I don't have the hacksaw as a part of this. I guess I'll put the wire in here. There's the hacksaw and there's the ball peen hammer. We'll put those in here. And we'll grab the sledgehammer. Okay, I'll be back. Actually, I am going to go. I don't know how long I've been muted for. I hope it was just, when I left. But we're going to go for now. We'll finish this up another time. All of the tools and crafting areas are in place. It's nice. Let's go.